We'll flash over to you, Taylor, actually. So you awaken in this cell, and you've noticed that there's a lot more activity, and you can see some lights coming in from the upper tunnels. You're pretty sure it's daytime, and the place is sort of full of a lot more people. Lots of guards are rushing to and from the front of your cell. And no one's come in to sort of give you today's work over yet. But what are you doing?
I'm still naked.
Yeah. Still lashed to this sort of weird table thing, weird chair thing.
Is the chair attached to the ground?
No, it's not.
So can I do that weird hop thing?
No, you can hop around the place. It's going to make a lot of noise.
Well, that's all right. I want to get someone's attention. So I try and hop over towards the bars like they do in all the hilarious action movies.
Okay, yeah. One of the people walking past your cell at some stage hears like a bang, bang, bang noise. He comes over and says, "What's going on in there?"
Can I have a glass of water, please? Also, by the way, I was definitely hoping you'd make me roll for that, and if I failed, I'd fall off my chair and be on my side.
I mean, you can do that if you want to. Like, look, shut up, you. We don't have time to deal with your shit today.
What's going on?
Yeah, he walks off, angrily.
Okay, I am going to start singing a song about the Super Friends and our conquests, and subtly implying that all these guys are going to die.
Yeah, okay. You get quite far through this song, and then you get this sort of chilling presence. It's like it's just suddenly getting really cold in the room. And you find just your words start becoming like babble, like you can't speak anymore. And you feel your mind sort of getting runny, like you can't think anymore. And then what comes into vision is that same weird creature with the dark, fishy skin and the tentacles coming out of the front of its mouth, its dark robes flowing behind it as it seems to be hovering up on top of the ground.
So is this in real life or is this in my mind?
This is in real life. You're seeing it come into view now. And then you hear a voice in your head that says, my, what a noisy little fly.
You don't like my song?
He says, yes, I do actually. But if you try to sing it again, I will scramble you. Now, I have to leave, but we will meet again, you and I.
Sweet. You're having a bit of trouble with my friends.
He says, oh, they will all be mine soon enough.
Really?
Yeah. And then he leaves.
What the hell?
You seem to get control over your mouth and limbs, and again, that chilling feeling leaves your body as he gets further away from you.
Well, you kind of need to do something. So I'm going to start singing again. But this time I'm going to start being like, I know what their weaknesses are. I can help you kill them.
All right. After a few minutes, a very large man comes into your cell, and he doesn't look like the rest of the people. He looks a lot crazier. He's got in his head what looks like a fresh knife cut of a circle with like a weird cat's eye inside of it. It looks like it's been freshly bleeding, and some of the blood has flowed down into his face and around his eyes. And he's like, well, aren't you a noisy one today?
Yes, sir.
Says,
Did you trip and fall?
Says, yes. Into the Lord's love. He's like, the mother, the eye mother. She sees all.
Oh, hail the eye mother.
Says, yes, now you're getting it. And he grabs your hand, Taylor. He's got a knife in his hand. Are you trying to resist or anything?
What am I fastened to the chair with?
Like leather straps.
Okay.
It's fairly old. You reckon if there is, you think you might be able to break it if you were like super strong, but I mean, you've been.
So he's holding my hand.
Yeah. And he's got a big, wicked-looking, gnarly knife in one hand. Yeah. It looks
okay, could I try and suddenly start resisting and try and get the knife out of his hand?
Yeah, that's going to be really difficult since both of your hands are already sort of buckled in. But yeah, give me a dexterity save.
Oh boy, that's bad.
Yes, as you do that, it causes him to plunge the knife like really deeply into your hand, and you take just 1d3 damage.
I bet it's a 3. Oh, good.
And then as he's got quite a firm grip on your wrist, he starts like carving a circle in your hand. Are you still going to try and resist?
Not resisting with which hand is he carving this into?
It's your left hand.
I'll try and like resist with my left hand, so he has to focus on that one. But at the same time, I'm trying to get my right one out and maybe throw a punch or something.
Yeah, give me another dexterity check. Yeah, you get your right arm free. You're sort of distracting him by moving your left around, and he's concentrating on trying to like make this look perfect. Okay, what do you do with your right hand?
I punch him in the jaw.
Okay, roll me a attack. Yeah, you managed to catch him on the side of the jaw. He's not wearing armor or anything, and he's distracted. Roll me a D3 plus your strength modifier damage. Oh yeah. You knock him sprawling, and he bashes his head on the wall across just from you, and he appears to be rendered unconscious. So in the back of your hand, you've got like a big, deep semicircle carved into it now.
Okay, did he complete carving the eye?
No, he just got half the circle done, actually. He didn't get too much. It's quite a deep cut, though, and it's bleeding, and you could tell the knife he was using wasn't particularly clean. It's already throbbing. You can see it swelling.
Okay. How close is the knife to me? Like, am I able to reach it from the chair?
Yeah, roll me a 1d20.
The old luck check.
Yeah, the knife landed right next to you.
All right, so I grabbed the knife and cut through my...
Okay. Yeah, it only takes you about a minute to get yourself completely free. Yeah, so you are now free of your bonds.
Okay, I killed the guy on the ground.
Okay, yeah. He is still breathing, so yeah, you slit his throat. He doesn't really make any noise, just sort of a low gargle.
I face the chair away from the cell door and drag this guy into the chair. So if anyone just quickly rushes by, it looks like someone's still sitting in the chair. Okay,
yeah, sure.
Okay, so I look outside, I peer outside the cell door. What am I seeing?
So it looks like you're in the bottom of like a dungeon, sort of dark stone walls, and everything's sort of moist down here. There's not too much traffic coming through anymore since that thing left. But so looking out of your cell, looking left, there is a staircase which appears to go up. Looking to the right of your cell, it appears to be a dark path which you can't see the end of. Okay. How wide, like, is it feasible that I can sneak in this passageway, or is it just like a little small narrow thing that anyone coming down? It's pretty small and narrow. So if you happen to be trying to sneak down it when anybody else is walking down it, there's no way they can't see you. It's barely 2 people wide. That's what I figured. So I'm just gonna, I'll shut the door and I'll leave. Now, what was this Eye Mother called? Sorry. You just heard it call him the Eye Mother. The Eye Mother. Okay, cool. Okay, and so I stashed the knife. Oh, I'm still naked, aren't I? Hang on. I'm going to go and get that guy's clothes, actually. That makes more sense. Okay, he's quite a bit fatter and bigger than you. So they really don't fit very well. He was actually completely shirtless, and he was just wearing, like, patchy leather pants held up by a length of rope. Yeah. You get the feeling he's not very well dressed. He's crazy. He's a crazy man. Oh, yeah, he carved something in his own. Okay, I cast Disguise Self on myself. Okay, yeah. Which I don't need any materials for. Yep. What do you want to, how do you want to disguise yourself? What do you want to look like? I just want to look like, make my clothes look like the armor that I've seen guards wearing. Okay, sure. And turn my rusty old knife into like a nice look, make it appear like a bow and arrow. Okay, no worries at all. Someone, they're going to be shocked. Yeah, so you to yourself don't look any different, but you know by the I look somewhat, change my head, like the classic fugitive movie disguise. I just sort of, change my appearance, but I'm just sort of a nondescript human male. Yeah, your appearance changes almost instantly, and you know that this lasts for an hour?
I'll be honest. In my mind, I'm picturing you looking exactly the same, but wearing like those glasses with the moustache.
I've just drawn glasses on, like a felt marker moustache. Okay, yeah. All right, what do you want to do next, Taylor? You look. I head up. I strut confidently up the stairs.
Yeah. So you notice there's lots of people rushing around once you get up to this level. There's like heaps of people here. There's probably a dozen people just rushing around and past you. They're grabbing like pieces of paper and jamming them into things. Other people are like taking big pots of like vegetables and running out of the doors and things. It's just a place of complete panic. No one really even pays attention to you.
Okay. But what am I? What sort of am I in a room? Am I in a hall? Am I in a courtyard? What am I in? I'm assuming.
So you're in a fairly claustrophobic room right now. You get the feeling you're still underground, and people are rushing up like a path to get back onto ground level. You think?
I make it look like I'm doing something.
Okay. Yes. So you notice other curious as you get up to this level as well. There's lots of people in dark red robes here, and they're mixed in with the guards. They don't appear armed in any way. All of them have the big eye carved into their forehead, and they appear to be directing people. One of them points at you and says, "You, pick up those baskets. Get those out of here. Get those on the carts."
Okay, I pick up the baskets and I go to the carts.
Okay. Yeah, there's a big line of carts outside. There's 6 of them all lined up, and they appear to be piling pretty much all of the goods they had onto these carts. The gates actually are open in front of these carts onto the open street. You could just walk out if you wanted.
I really want my shit back, but I don't know where it would have been. I don't want to go further down the stairs. Is there like anything like around a prison-y area that would have looked like I could have got my stuff
so you
back?
get the feeling your stuff wouldn't have been. It's a very makeshift dungeon what you're in. It's not like a castle dungeon.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that inside the warehouse there's probably like an office, and you think that would be the most likely place they would probably keep something. But you can also give me a perception check to see if you noticed anything specific.
Okay. I will give you a perception check.
Forget
Yeah,
the
so the
demon
most
things.
likely place you would think
Damn
would
it
be in the main office of the warehouse.
Okay. Well, I'm going to roll a stealth. I'm presuming no one's like really paying attention to me. I just sort of melted to the background.
Yeah, people are still sort of rushing around, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sneaky.
So you get back in the warehouse and you go towards the goods like you're going to grab another basket of them and you slip in. There is a guard at the door, but the door's open, just a crack. And as he's distracted by something, you manage to just slip by him straight into the office.
Cool. Is it? What
So
do I?
as you enter this, it's sort of dusty and old, and it's very dark in here. Roll me a perception check.
Oh my god! Again.
Yeah, so you don't immediately notice anything around that particularly looks like yours, but you do notice that there's a lot of sort of random goods and clothing and stuff scattered around here. Looks like
Okay.
the belongings of a lot of people have been left in here, and you get the feeling you're not the first person to have been grabbed off the
Right.
street.
Can I look through these belongings? So I'm appear to be wearing a suit of armor, but I'm actually not. I'm presuming I can't change my set of clothes.
You would have to recast the spell if you were to get redressed and then disguise.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. I will look for some better fitting clothes and like clothes similar. If I can't find my clothes, at least clothes similar to what I was wearing.
Yeah, you can find just like a basic tabard and a jerkin, nice pair of pants.
Okay. And what in the way of weaponry is there?
So yeah, there is a bunch of short swords lined up against the wall. There's like a bow left there. Actually, you find your own bow in this.
Aha. So my stuff is there. Do I see my spade?
Spade. Yeah, your spade is in the corner.
Okay. And most importantly, can I find my triangle?
Yeah, so you rummage through the desks. It takes you about you've been spending a few minutes doing this. And yes, you eventually find your triangle in one of the desks.
Okay. I'll keep rustling around. Do I find any gold? I'm just sort of like,
You don't get the feeling that any money's been left in these offices.
I'm going to presume my wine's gone as well. What about, like magician's goods? Like sort of like the dusts and powders and that sort of shit.
Your like casting bag. Yeah, you find your casting pouch with like a bunch of the other random shit as well.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I cast disguise self on myself again.
Okay.
But this time I make myself look like one of those people with the eyes and the forehead in the red robes.
Okay.
And I appear to be holding, I'm holding a sword in real life, but it looks like I'm holding like a cane, like a walking stick.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But I'm more using it for gesturing. It's more for show than anything else.
Yeah, no worries. Roll me a stealth check as you attempt to leave this place. Yeah, so you slip out of the office, and as you walk out of the warehouse again, you don't walk near enough any of these rogue guys for them to get a really good look at you. They just sort of let you go without any fuss.
So, can I go? What sort of buildings do I see around me?
This is sort of an old, like, warehousey part of the city. There's not a lot of residential stuff here. There's just, like, big, old, abandoned warehouses. There's some, like, people bringing in goods from this morning's delivery. It's decently busy. Doesn't look particularly unfriendly or friendly. Fairly inconspicuous.
I'm going to go... Can I go deeper into the town and look for, like, not necessarily, like, a residential area, but... I don't know. Look, if I'm sticking in character, I look for a pub.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can find the nearest pub. It's called the Cloak and Stagger. It's a fairly shady place.
Okay. So
It's like
I approach. Are there people in this tavern sort of sitting relaxed, or is everyone out running around?
Yeah, no, it's at this time. It's about 2:33 in the afternoon. People are there drinking merrily. It's a fairly shady place. Lots of people sort of keep to themselves. There's no like big roaring band or anything. It's just sort of like a dive bar.
Okay, so I just approach someone near me and say, "What's going on? I've been meditating to the Eye Mother and have come out to find everyone running around loading up carts."
The man looks up at you. His teeth are rotten and his eyes are all like yellow and glassed over. Says, "What do you mean? What's going on?" Same thing as always.
War.
Yes, we're at war.
Righto. I shall see what the Eye Mother has to say about this.
It's the Eye Mother. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't be bringing that coat shit in here.
I say, very well, and leave. I'm looking for some sort of building that looks either like a government building or a temple or a palace or something like that.
Yeah, the closest thing you go, like walking through the city, is you find a big stone building, which is called, was it the Library of the Gods? That's it.
Oh, I feel like that's the type of place I'm going to get caught out in. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to go past the Library of the Gods.
Yeah, you're in like a decent of the city now.
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, and we'll